It's a pretty planet, our Earth.
Yes, I think we'll be quite happy here.
Gentlemen, let me offer you my congratulations. Thanks to your brilliant planning and the heroic efforts of our attack force, the assault was a complete success. The planet Earth is now under our control. We have crushed its civilization, virtually destroyed its dominant species, the human race. Yes, gentlemen, Earth is the home that we set out to find so long ago, the ideal planet for our resettlement. Since the destruction of our mother planet, Gotham, 30 long years ago, we of the Death Force have journeyed far and wide through space. At last, our search has ended.
Until tragedy struck, Gotham was a normal planet, part of a solar system situated several light years from the Earth. Its civilization was very advanced. But when scientists detected the approach of a roving black hole, they knew their planet was doomed. No technology in the universe could challenge a black hole's awesome gravitational pull. All attempts at evacuation had failed, and time was running out.
Citizens of Gotham, we stand on the brink of extinction. Soon, our planet will no longer exist. As you know, all attempts to save our glorious culture have failed. But I, General Z, have made a scientific breakthrough. I have invented a rocket engine, powerful enough to propel a mammoth satellite, capable of carrying 200 million Gothamites. But we must act quickly to ensure that my satellite is completed in time. And it is for that reason I must demand absolute power to meet this crisis. I alone can save Gotham. I alone must supervise our escape and our search for a new home.
Under the dictatorship of General Z, the Gothamites rushed to complete the gigantic satellite Terror Star. The work continued day and night, until at last, the 200 million citizens selected for evacuation were moved on board right on schedule. Terror Star blasted off on its desperate mission, just in time to witness the death of Gotham. Terror Star wandered the heavens for 30 terrestrial years, until at last an ideal planet appeared, Earth.
But gentlemen, we must not rest on our laurels. The conquest of Earth has just begun. We must radically alter the environment if we Gothamites are to live here comfortably. And we must stamp out the Earth's former masters, the human race. There is only room for one intelligent species on such a small planet, the Gothamites.
Within days, Death Force engineers have established water conversion plants throughout the world. The plants convert seawater to heavy water, the Gothamites' principal energy source. The plants also form part of the Death Force defense system. They are heavily armed and equipped with sophisticated monitoring systems designed to detect enemy movements. Elsewhere, Colin and his classmates are speeding towards Research Station N1 to carry out Colin's father's dying command.
That's it, right down there.
Colin, we're running out of fuel. We'll have to splash down.
Well done, Chris.
Last one ashore cooks supper.
Where are we? It's some kind of underwater cave. Huh? Your father's pendant. It's glowing. It must be a signal.
It's flashing towards that wall.
It looks like a door.
It's pitch black in here.
Should we go on, Colin?
My father said the future of our race depended on what we found here. We must go on, Chris.
What do you think, Chris?
He's right. We have no choice.
What is that?
An underground power plant?
No, it must be a weapon of some sort. That tube there looks like it's designed to fire some type of missile.
Do you think the invaders built it?
No. My father developed this type of armor plating. It was built here, on Earth. Everything is brand new. It must have just been completed.
A top secret weapon and no one to guard it. This is very strange. Dry clothes, just what I need.
Put them back, Jamie. They don't belong to you. Huh? Hey!
Too tight. Better grab some while they last, Jeremy.
Go ahead, Jeremy. No one's going to mind.
Well, if you say so, Colin.
Hey, yeah, that's better. Let's go.
Hurry up, Jeremy!
Know something? This looks just like the bridge of a spaceship that I saw in a movie once.
I'm not sure it's a spaceship, but it's certainly a ship of some kind. I can tell by the design.
Fantastic! I always wanted to do a little sailing. Now here's my chance. Colin, this looks like a vocal command input.
Vocal command input, did you say? The last thing my father told me was to remember the words Thunder Sub. Enter command. Thunder Sub. Thunder Sub. It worked! It must be a submarine.
A super submarine if it's gonna save the world.
So this is what your father sent you here to find. This submarine.
Captain, look! It's Thunder Sub.
What?
It's Thunder Sub. She's on the surface.
Impossible.
Do you think the invaders from space found her already? They must have. They're not just killers, they're thieves. What? What's going on here?
They're not invaders, they're just kids.
Full speed ahead. Make for Thunder Sub's bow to synchro dock.
We're directly beneath Thunder Sub's bow, Captain.
Navigator, full stop and holding pattern.
Aye, aye, sir. Enter full stop.
This is Captain Noah calling main computer of Thunder Sub. Request computer to commence synchro docking procedure immediately.
Request granted. Procedure activated. Thunder Sub to Tempest Jr. Switch autopilot to auto approach synchro dock, please.
Auto approach engaged. Proceed.
Thunder Sub to Tempest Jr. Approach trajectory set. Approach illuminators on. All systems positive. Synchro dock access bay now opening.
Seven seconds to contact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contact. Synchro dock completed.
Who are you? I said, who are you?
How did you manage to get into the ship? Only officers and crew are allowed on board.
I used this pendant. It opened every entranceway.
No wonder. Where did you get that pendant?
My father gave it to me.
Your father? Who is your father?
Professor Collins. He was the director of Station N1.
What? You're the professor's son. Is he with you?
No, he's not. I'm afraid he's dead. He was killed when the invaders attacked the Earth.
I feared as much. You'll be sorely missed, my boy.
It was his dying wish that I come to N1. These are my classmates, those who survived. Are you the captain of this ship?
That's right. Captain Noah at your service. Grogan here is my combat officer, and Weber's my chief navigator. The rest of the crew was chosen from the team that helped your father build Thundersub.
Then Thundersub is my father's creation.
Right, from stem to stern. He was a man of genius.
The kid sure looks like his old man, doesn't he, Captain?
Red alert. Death Force fighters closing in on Thundersub. Red alert.
All hands, man your battle stations. Red alert.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Death Force fighters at 10 kilometers and closing.
Prepare to fire anti-aircraft lasers and missiles.
Lasers and missiles armed, sir.
Weber, we'll engage briefly, then take her down.
Aye, aye, sir. We'll be ready.
Prepare to submerge.
Now, Weber, submerge.
Take her down, full speed.
All systems positive for insta-dive.
Retract artillery.
Retract artillery.
Retract beam blasters.
Beam blasters retracted.
Seal flight deck.
Sealing flight deck.
Fire pinwheel spray lasers. Cease fire. Take her down to maximum depth. Cruise at full speed.
Cease fire.
Maximum depth. Full ahead.
Depth 200 meters. Submerging 25 degrees.
I've dropped the C-scan. Squadron leaders drop sonometers throughout the search area. Any sign of her yet?
No, sir. Colonel Lupus, there she is.
Give me her precise position.
Sonic 85 northeast quadrant. Cruising depth is 2,000 spans. Cruising speed is 30 spans per second. And accelerating. She's moving out of our search area.
Attention all fighters. Search and destroy.
Colonel Lupus?
Admiral Zogel. We have discovered a gigantic Earthling warship. We are pursuing her now.
Abort mission. All Death Force officers are to return to Terrastar at once. Governor's orders.
General, this warship has inflicted great casualties on my command.
Colonel, a single Earthling warship cannot prevail against our might. I repeat, return at once.
Admiral!
No buts. This order comes directly from Earth Governor Gulf.